It's CEO here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 things you should never do in Animal Crossing New Horizons. However, there is no wrong way to play Animal Crossing, so these are just some things to look out for. Now let's jump into the video. The first thing you should never do is throw away or eat the first piece of non-native fruit you receive. This is especially important for players who do not have Nintendo Online and do not play with others in multiplayer. Your native fruit is the fruit growing on your trees when you start a brand new island. This fruit is easy to obtain and is sold in your nook's cranny. Your sister fruit is a non-native fruit that you can harvest on mystery islands. You can bring this fruit back to your island to sell for 5 times the amount of bells than what your native fruit sells for. You can even use your sister fruit to grow an orchard so you have a continuous supply of non-native fruit to sell to make a lot of bells. However, if you want to collect all 5 fruits in New Horizons, you're going to need to be on the lookout for a non-native piece of fruit given to you either by your villagers or through the mail by random chance. If you play with other people, they can easily give you a piece of fruit from their island that is not native to your island. But if you don't play with others, you will need to hang onto that one piece of non-native fruit. If you accidentally eat it or throw it away, you'll never be able to get that type of fruit ever again until someone randomly gives you a piece, which may take a while. This is why when you receive a piece of non-native fruit, immediately plant it in the ground and mark the tree so you know it's growing a non-native fruit. Now you'll have infinite pieces of fruit thanks to your tree. If you accidentally sell one or throw one piece away, you'll have more as backups. The second thing you should never do in New Horizons is visit mystery islands without bringing tools. If there's anything you want to bring back with you that isn't a flower petal, weed, piece of fruit, or shell, you'll need an axe, shovel, a fishing rod, or net to obtain it, such as catching a fish or digging up a flower. You may also want a ladder or vaulting pole in your pocket in case there's cliffs or rivers. Most Animal Crossing players probably have a plan in their minds of what they want to do on these mystery islands and bring the appropriate tools. But surprises do happen, and maybe you'll see something on the island you want and you didn't bring the correct tool to get it. Now your only option is to buy the tools from Wilbur with Nook Miles. If you have a lot of Nook Miles, this is no problem. But if you want to use those miles for other things, such as buying expensive items at the kiosk and resident services, or to print Nook Mile tickets, this will add up fast. The flimsy tools are low quality and will break, so they're a bad value for your miles. Instead, carry a full set of non-flimsy tools with you whenever you're going to a mystery island, even if your intent is to not gather any materials or creatures. The third thing you should never do in New Horizons is place down 3 or more warp pipes on your island if your primary purpose is to use them for travel. When you have 2 pipes placed on your island and you jump into one of them, 100% of the time you'll pop out of the second pipe, effectively transporting you to your desired location. But if you place down a 3rd warp pipe, your chances are now split between pipe number 2 and pipe number 3, so you may not be teleported to the pipe that corresponds with your intended destination. A simple fix is to just use 2 warp pipes. This means you'll only be able to teleport between 2 locations, but it's better than only transporting to where you want to go half the time. The fourth thing you should never do is time travel backwards if you're playing the stock market. Many players already know how the stock market works, but if you don't, you buy turnips from Daisy May every Sunday before 12 p.m. Then throughout the following week, Monday through Saturday, you can sell your turnips and Nook's Cranny for a profit or a loss if you're unlucky. You treat these turnips as an investment. If you lose them, you've lost all your bells you used to purchase them, removing any chance of you making a profit. And since these turnips are food, they can rot. Selling turnips is very time-based, because the turnip prices change throughout the week, and the game does not want you to time travel backwards to a day with higher turnip prices. For example, if your turnip price was 500 bells on Wednesday, and now it's only 100 bells on Friday, you could think of it as cheating the stock market if you time travel back to Wednesday to sell your turnips at a higher price. Nintendo does see this as a form of cheating because they completely eliminated the possibility for you to do so. If you time travel backwards at all, even by a minute, your turnips will immediately rot and then you can no longer sell them, as Nook's Cranny will not buy your rotten turnips. The fifth thing you should never do is actually an occurrence I see quite often. The 2.0 update introduced the cooking mechanic. To cook, you walk up to special items with the cooking ability and press A. Some of these items have a clear backside and some don't, so it appears like you could walk up to any side of it to cook. I've gotten a few comments asking why their kitchen or stove isn't working, because when they press A, nothing happens and they can't cook. Most of the time, the problem is they're trying to use it from the wrong side. So never try to use a kitchen item from its backside. Once you make this mistake once, it's very easy to avoid in the future. Let me know in the comments if there are other things in Animal Crossing that you would never do. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and click the bell button to get notified when I post new videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. A huge thank you to my YouTube channel members for your continued support of me and my channel. All my members get these super awesome perks, including getting all of your comments hearted by me, priority when I do multiplayer events on my Animal Crossing live streams, and 24/7 access to my treasure island, and 24/7 access to my new catalog island. My treasure island is an island full of items dropped on the ground that you can take, including every crafting material, all the new DIYs from the 2.0 update, all seasonal DIYs, Nook Mile tickets, and so much more. I'm also now offering a 24/7 catalog island that is every item you can catalog. This is the best and quickest way to get hundreds of items you don't have yet. This is my current catalog island map, and for more information about cataloging, I've linked my tutorial in the description. If you would like to become a member and get access to these amazing and helpful perks, you can click the link above or in the description, or you can click the join button on my channel's homepage or in the link in my about section. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.